Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to ATN Bangla. This is Shafi with the news. First, CCP headlines. Women will have to achieve economic emancipation to stand in the society with their heads high, says Prime Minister on International Women's Day. Country's laws not being able to protect women, say successful women. Oath taken to break the barrier of darkness at Central Shahid Minar. Police foil BNP's sit-in program in the capital. The attack is repulsive, says Mirza Fakhrul. And noted sculptor Ferdowsi Priyobhashini buried at Mirpur Martyred Intellectual Graveyard. People from all walks of life pay last respect. Now on to the details. Prime Minister Sheikh Hasina has said the women folk would have to attain independence through acquiring knowledge. Addressing a discussion meeting marking the International Women's Day at Bangabandhu International Conference Centre, she opined that the society cannot stand with its head erect if the female segment lags behind. Highlighting the present government's contribution in realizing women's rights, the Prime Minister called upon them to come forward to face challenges of the future. Stressing on equal participation of men and women for social development, Sheikh Hasina urged the guardians to impart education to their daughters. At this time, the Prime Minister recalled the contribution of women personalities including Begum Faziluttunnesa in the Liberation War and establishing women's rights. Earlier, the Prime Minister handed over Joita Sammanona to 5 women for their outstanding contributions to their respective fields. Meanwhile, Bangladeshi women are coming out successful in various sectors in the society with their courage and dedication, fighting against discrimination and other challenges. Bangladesh now tops the list in Gender Equity Perception Index in South Asia. However, the accomplished women personalities are of the view that the country's existing laws are not still able to give protection to the women folk. International Women's Day is being observed today in Bangladesh as elsewhere in the world with the theme "Time is Now, Rural and Urban Activists Transforming Women's Rights." Thousands of women gathered at the Central Shahid Minar at 12:15 last night, lighting candles, taking oath of breaking the barrier of darkness. There is no plan to reform the reserved quota system in government jobs. This was stated by Public Administration Secretary Dr. Mohammad Mozammel Haq at a news conference at the Secretariat. He also said posts of various government jobs would be filled from the merit list if no eligible candidate is found from the reserved quota. BNP's hour-long sit-in program in front of the press club has been foiled due to police obstruction. The scheduled program demanding release of Begum Khaleda Zia at 11 this morning was thwarted when a Chhatrodol leader was detained from there by DB police. Strongly condemning the incident, BNP Secretary General Mirza Fakhrul Islam Alamgir said the government is not allowing democratic rights to their party despite being vocal about democracy. At a news conference at BNP Central Office, he announced to observe protest program at the police stations in the capital on Saturday. CID has arrested 4 including 2 officials of Unipay 2 on charge of embezzling 44 crore taka. At a news briefing, CID said the racket defalcated with the money after promising to double the customer's deposit. Allegation of misappropriating thousands of crores of taka was also raised against the company before, and some top brasses were brought under justice. However, owner of the company could not be arrested yet. Noted sculptor Ferdowsi Priyobhashini has been buried at Mirpur Martyred Intellectual Graveyard following Namaz-e-Janaza at Dhaka University Central Mosque after Johor prayers. Earlier, people from all walks of life paid respect to her at Central Shahid Minar. At this time, a guard of honor was given to freedom fighter Priyobhashini. People belonging to political and cultural arena described her as an inspiration for the repressed women who had been subjected to barbaric humiliation at the hands of Pakistani occupation army during the Liberation War. Now news from abroad. The United States Holocaust Museum has withdrawn the human rights award it gave to Myanmar leader Aung San Suu Kyi over her failure to stop or even recognize the ethnic cleansing of the Rohingya Muslim minority in the Buddhist majority country. Earlier, Aung San Suu Kyi was stripped of the medals conferred by Dublin and Oxford universities for her silence over genocide. Some 7 lakh Muslim Rohingya have fled Buddhist majority Myanmar to Bangladesh since late August, when Myanmar security forces began sweeps through Rakhine. Cricket and Bangladesh to take on India in their first match of the Tri-Nation Nidahas Trophy at Colombo in Sri Lanka at 7:30 this evening. And that's in the News Bulletin. Thank you for being with us. Allah Hafiz.